Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today we are making this. Show you a few tips and tricks. Now this isn't complete, but this is the one that I have to show you complete because I haven't made the tags and anything for that yet, but I showed the tags on here, show all the tags at the end, and I point you to a video where you might be able to find how to do them. And I've got little belly bands and all sorts on here, and little tuck spots on there, and the cute little pockets on there. And look, this is what we've done on the video. Similar layout, but you don't have to do this layout, you can do what you like. Notebook, tuck spots, and it's large and a small pocket, there as well. Okay then, so hope you join me today. Love to have you along. And I've decorated this one. I didn't have to decorate the other one because it was already, and you can make it out of a 12 by 12 paper which I had, file folder, because you can make it bigger, a lot bigger than I have. Okay, so, and I've done that wrong both times. I've put the ribbon in, but it should have been around this way. I kept it, yes of course I'll do it there on the, but no I didn't, I did it there, so that's in the wrong place, but hey. Anyway, it's such a lot of fun. It's turned out a lot better than you could ever hope, so as usual, which is usually the case. I'm thinking, oh no, I'm not going to do it, but yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Just got to fill it now. Okay, like this one. So you can do, it doesn't matter what style. That's more like a vintagey style, isn't it? And that's more like a colourful style, which I've got for my newer journal. So it's, you can do what you like, do a style you like. So you don't have to stick to one style, as you can tell. But it just shows you the process, okay, of what you can do. Okay then. And please subscribe to my channel, please give me a thumbs up, please share my video, press the notification bell with your crafty fingers, and join my Facebook group Hazy Crazy Arts. We've got printables on there, got lots of people talking on there. They give me the idea for this on there. I'll tell you about that if you can see what that is, but if you can't see what that is, I do tell you about it on the video. Okay, and so let's go. So I've got this, but I've also got these as well. Now I did these, I don't know, I just wanted to do something else, but I've got these and I think I might be able to use these as pockets. So I can either use these, or I can use both actually, I can do them both. Look, that's, people have been talking about security envelope pockets and things on the group, on my group, so well, you can see the security. Can you see the security? Yeah, you can. It's fairly clear through there, isn't it? It's really nice. I really like what they've been discussing. It's really good. So I would use this side just because, you know, that's what they do. So let's just start on, let's just get on with this then. I might do this one first and have a look at that one afterwards if we've got time. Right. So I've got plain ones of these. I'm just seeing which one looks best with this. That one's nice. What about that one? That one might go best because of theirs. Might do that one. That's a really pale one. These are plain. What do you call it? Canvas. So that would go on the outside. The canvas bit would go on the outside. But as you see, they certainly do not have to be plain at all. But I just fancied using this Manu paper. So that does not have to be plain, and neither do the pockets inside. They don't have to be plain either. So I'm going to cut this down to, let's have a look how big this is. Is it about, oh, it's 4 inches wide. So I'm going to cut a 4-inch wide piece of my 12 by 12 inch paper. Here we go. I That's great, my phone is on 4%. Right, so what I'm doing now is cut half in this. So I'm folding this in half, half in this, folding this in half, whatever you like. Half in this and folding this in half. Right. Got my bone folder to help me crease it. Very, very pretty paper, but oh dear, that's not very... There's me creasing, it's not even straight. So what I'm going to do is hold the corners and regroup sort of thing. Recrease. There we go. I made sure I've got the corners in straight and then done that. Right then, so I'm going to fold into the middle, and I'm not going to quite fold up to the crease though, because we might get a bit of bulk. So I'm doing the same again, making sure that's flush and folding the corners. Right, yesterday, because I couldn't find my bone fold, I used a glue end. Let me show you. It wasn't this one, but it's something like one. That one works fine. You see that? So I just used a piece of that because I couldn't find it. I didn't know where it was. Found it later and lost it again. There we go. Right, so now I've got a piece of thing about that big. Let's see if it's about the same. Yes, it will be, because obviously that's full. Look how full that is. Beautiful. Beautifully full. Okay. So pockets. Let's make some pockets out of that one. There might be enough here. Let's see. Well, that has got straight corners because I've edged it. And what I did was glued that on and cut it as neat as I could, which is yes. Right, so I'm going to put a pocket of about that size there. Okay, right, let me just find my little thing. I'm going to have it about here. Okay, I was just making sure it was straight. So that does actually, my little tiny guillotine does cut off a sliver, which is good. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do this because I'm supposed to be cutting there. Should I cut off? Right, okay. What I'll do is cut off the length of it first. Oh, of course I've done it the wrong way. I'm going to do two pockets actually about that same size, aren't I? Was it 2 inches? Do you think 2 inches is enough? Let me just check. Yes, 2 inches was perfect. If you can notice, my camera is actually sloping downwards, but hey, that way, sloping. So you just have to, I know it's a nuisance, I'm trying not to let it. I wish it wouldn't, because my thing's broke. It's been broke once. It's been broke since I got it actually. Right, so, oh yeah, I was going to make sure that's the right length, wasn't it? There's my marker. Right, so that's got to go there. Just help not to cut into the... Right, these are directional, so... trying to keep them the same way up. The other pocket isn't quite this size, so I'm going to cut them separately. Which one should I use? This one. I love that. Well, you can see the security pattern underneath. That's what they did. They just showed me that. That's amazing, isn't it? So that's the sort of thing you get on my group. If you want to come along, get a few tips. Yeah. So, oh, and I think that's not quite in the middle, is it? I don't know whether to just shave a little bit off just to make it so it's actually, oh dear, I better get it up first. Make sure it's actually in the middle there. I'm only going to do a little tiny bit. I think that might be enough. Yeah. Oh, that's so pretty. Isn't that pretty on there? But I'm going to round the pocket, round the corners. I've been using the small and medium more often these times because I'm always using the large one. So there we go. I'm using the small one for this. This is a Cadomaru Pro Very, very good little pocket round, but for not too many papers, or not too thick a card. That's quite good. Now are we on there? No, we're not. Did I show you that? Okay. Right, so I'm putting that there. Okay. I'm just thinking what else I could do actually if there's other pocket. Yes, as I've got a bit of a spare space, I thought I would just have a bit of a go at stenciling the two colours, like pink and peacock feathers, which is similar. The most similar one I've got to that. And I'm using this crackled effect. I haven't got any. Well, I have got small flowers probably, but I just wanted to use this. I don't know whether to do stripe. Oh, look, I like the way it's going to the reason it's coming up two colours is I've already got green on there. Let's do a bit of a stripy thing going on here. I get really thick down there. Ooh. Let's see how it's gone. That's okay. Right, so I'm going to make a little pocket out of this somewhere up there for on top of there. Okay, that little tiny pocket, and I'm going to put on there is at 1 inch by 2 inches. So let's put it on here. Ooh, little tiny thing like that. So cute, isn't it? Right, let's get this on. Oh no, it's just, I always do that. I always get it the wrong way round. Why do I do that? I don't know. It doesn't matter which way round, does it? But I was going to have it that way. I'm going to have a little bit more than 1 inch. I'm not going to cut all the way down because I might need those flowers for something else. I don't know. And now what I'm going to do is cut it off with scissors. Why not? Right, so I'm going to cut this bit off with scissors. I know I'm using the the thing's quite a lot, but it's probably just as well because when you do cut with scissors, you do get used to how big they are. Why does that look so weird? Let's see if that is probably why let's cut a sliver off that, and then I'm going to cut a sliver off this side, and that's going to be the inch. Oh, come on, stop going over. Right, that's cut that weird thing off. And I'm going to do the 2 inches. Yeah, we're going to keep this side. Oh, I did. No, I'm going to make sure it is straight. There are little lines that you have to watch. There's little lines on here. You can't see them from the. That's not straight, is it? But I'll do that. Right, so 5 centimeters by 2.5, which is 1 inch by 2. Oh, still got the minute, dear. Still got that on there, dear. Right, let's have a look. See if I can get that in the middle this time. I suppose I can make a tinier hole, couldn't I? Tiny hole. That sounds good. Tinier little hole. Right, let's get this small one. Yep, this one. This will do little bits of paper like this, which is great. So you can put it in the guide, and it'll do it. Okay, so now I'm going to ink it up. Yay! Ink it up in black. Right, and so I'm going to ink just cut. There's a little tiny. Oh, it's even bigger now. It was a little tiny one, but it's even bigger. I took the pin out just now, didn't I? What's it doing? I did just take the pin out, didn't I? It wasn't already out. Oh, it's doing it now. At last. Well, if it's not going to do it, we'll just have that little bit exposed in the corner, because napkin's quite good, you know, for putting on things. And I put my napkin on with some stick glue. Right, so I'm putting that one on there like that. Right, I'm not keen on all that on there. It's got a big massive blob. Why did it do that? I don't know. Right, let's put this. Oh, look at all this. We need a glue cloth now. We need a glue cloth. Where's my bend? Oh, it's too near the bend, look. I didn't realise it was so low. Yeah, just make sure you're not too near that bend, so we've got plenty of room. And then you get your glue cloth and wipe it all off so it doesn't show later. Then you put the little tiny one on. That's got, oh, it's got pretty other side, look. I don't know whether you'd prefer that, but I'm going to use that one I've done. I suppose it would look all right if you've got if you've inked it up like that. There, how about that? How cute's that? Ooh, right, next one down, a little book. The book page cover, I'm just going to finish off this little bit of pink here because I didn't finish it off. Left it green, so I'm just putting that little bit of pink there. There we go. So I'm going to cut it because it's going to be quicker to cut. It's actually quicker to cut it. And you can use your eye. You learn that it's straight. You lot who know anyway. You lot who know. You lot are in the know. Know that you will know. That is a little bit narrower than the one I made on here because that's quite thick. That's quite big, but I'm going to make it. I'm going to bend it over like I did this one. Oh, it's got that on the other side, so I need to put that upside down. That's going to be even narrow, isn't it? Let's have a look. Oh no, that's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay. So I'm going to use some, I was going to use tea dyed paper for this one. Lovely tea dyed paper. There we go, that was a slight American accent. Paper. There we go. Oh, I can't get that in. Right, so we'd need half this. Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, that's going to be even more. Oh, it doesn't matter about if it's more, does it? I'm only going to put, because I put loads in that one and it's too thick. It really is too thick. So you need about, I'm going to do about 4 sheets in this one. I don't know how many I did in that one. It's much thicker. So I'm going to measure it, but I'm putting it underneath and I'm going to, instead of putting my pen there, which I should really do, I'm doing that. And you don't have to have the same size sheets, of course. You can have what scraps you like. This is my new paper though, so. Right, I'm going to cut down there. And then I'm going to cut that off in a minute. There we go. There we go. Right, so 4 sheets of paper. Let me just have a look. So I'm just doing one more, I think. There's one more sheet on there. Because I think I've got twice as many on that one. Ooh, yeah, scraps. I've got scraps now. Scraps of tea dyed paper. Let's put that in there. And that in there like that. Now I'm going to get rid of this. What is it like? Just going to get rid of that. These scissors aren't meant to cut thick paper. I have got some that's I think it's just if you want a long cut Tim Holtz ones, because they do keep coming apart there, because I tend to cut thick paper and I keep forgetting. Well, I can either, no, I can't leave that there, can I? The reason I can't leave that there is because it will go below the, let me make sure it's straight, there we go. It will go below this fold, won't it? So right, I'm going to round this off. I'm going to round it off with the big corner. Yay, there we go. And I'm going to round these off with this because it's thicker. Yesterday I did use the other one, but had to do it in several. It should be about the same actually. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's a bit big, isn't it? I'm going to cut that off. Oh, I didn't even, why did I bother? Why did I do that? I don't know, but never mind. I'm going to use that too. Right, so now I'm going to do the 3 pamphlet stitch for this because I like doing that. You can staple it actually easily. If you like, you can use a stapler to part the pages and get some cork or mouse mat, kettle packaging as I call it, and just push your staples through. But I've got some special staples I can do it with, but I don't want to. I'm going to use the 3 pamphlet stitch. So here's my kettle packaging, yeah, this is my kettle packaging. So I'm going to go through here. I'm going to find the bend. Now you can't mark the bend if you like with some chalk, but or pastels, which I used to do. And that's one. I'm doing it by eye, as you can see. Okay. So 3 lengths of this. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, it cut it. Easy to do, as you know. You know, the fold tie it up there, but I like to tie it in the middle. So I'm going to put it through here. Well, I would do if it stayed. There we go. You see that? Let's put it through that, and then where's the hole? Yeah, there we go. Where is the hole? That's the question. Okay, so not very good. Don't know why that wasn't very good, because it all usually makes a lovely hole. Yeah, there we go. Okay, you don't have to have these the same length as people keep telling you, but perhaps it's because of the way you tie them, because it is quite a short one. Oh yeah, you have to obviously have one either side of this middle thing and pull it fairly tight. And then I'm going to do 2 knots, and then I'm going to do a bow. Okay, there we go. Am I making little ooh sounds? I don't know, but I'm making little ooh sounds. Ooh. It's because the bow was longer than the... Never mind. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is... What did I do last time? I think I just glued this bit back on the thing. Yeah, so that... Oh yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Like matches that. So that's nice. I'm going to glue that onto there. Obviously you don't have to use any of what I'm using. You can use, I say, patterned double-sided 12 by 12 paper, which is what I used on the other one. I'll show you in a minute. I'll just remind you in a sec. Yeah, so it's that's double-sided. I've used that there. I've used the rest of it basically, and it was a scrap anyway because it had all butterflies and things cut out of it and circles and that. Right, what I did on the other one, I did a little strip. Yep, little strip. A nice little strip. I don't think I need my needle anymore, so that's gone away. So let's have a look now. And what I did was a little belly band thing across here. Belly band thing. It was actually a little belly band, wasn't it? Not a belly band thing. It's either a belly band or it isn't. Right, I think it's a belly band thing, because that's that way around. Right, okay, so that was about... little strip. That's ever so easy to do, isn't it, that? Right, so I'm going to cut a little bit off that one, and a little bit off here, and that should fit-ish If it is, yes. Fittish. A little bit more. Let's do a little bit more. That should fit. Definitely fittish. Yeah. There we go. Fittish. My mum would laugh my head off at that. Right. Let's have a look. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue. Oh no, shall we ink it up first? Let's have the ink it up. Ink it upper. I'm going to try and do this as well. I won't do the inside because it's already pretty, isn't it? Yeah, look how I see that now goes the right way up. Right, so that's good. Okay, so I'm going to put that way. Oh, perhaps it would have been better that way, look. Colour wise, never mind. I've done it now, haven't I? Never mind. Contrasting, that's it, contrasting. How far have I got it over? Need it a bit more straight. There we go. So that's those two. And the next row down I did 3 circles. Now I did these because I wanted little tuck spots. I thought it looked cute, and they do. Not very easy to cut. I'll find out which way looks best actually. Oh no, of course we're doing it this way around, aren't we? Yeah, that's why I did it that way around. Yeah, I think that's all, but I didn't. Right, I'm going to use this way around with the security behind it. Of course, that's what I was doing. It would have looked prettier on the other one, but it's not using security pretty bit, is it? Which we all think is very pretty at the group. And this is the most boring one in the UK because every envelope that's black, every other envelope that's black has that sort of grey mark. Not as pretty as the ones in the USA. Oh no, we're doing it the wrong way. Because I said to Patricia, I almost want to achieve the one she's got, which is like little lines, and it's like torn up paper and collaged back on to the page. You might, if you're from the USA, you might understand what that is. I really like it. I thought I could achieve that. If I can't, because I mean it's much prettier than the ones over here. I could achieve that by collaging tiny little bits of paper back onto and then scanning it and then using it for this sort of thing. Hilarious. Right, there we go. So now what I'll do is get these 3 and decide which order we're going in. Now I made that big one that side there, and then I did this one, and then I did this one. Well, I did the other way around really, but what I did was, I did that slightly wrong. If you look, that needed to be a little bit further up that way. So basically I think you would have to cover about half of it. These are 2 inches, and it's like little tuck spots. So I'll leave that one in place. I'll try and remember. Yes, it goes all the way to the edge. So I'm going to, what am I doing? I'm gluing from about here to say there, not quite half. So from about here to about there. So that's not half, it's not all the way around there. That's what my idea is anyway. You might find, if you find it's better to do something else, brilliant. You don't have to copy me at all. I'm going to put them a little bit, I'm doing them a little bit further up. No, it wants to be about there-ish, doesn't it? There-ish, yeah. Right, I'm going to get rid of that glue. Can you see the glue seeping out? Ooh, naughty glue, because it'll be gluing the other thing. We'll glue the other thing down. It will glue the other things down if it's on there. So let's have a look. Now I need to put this one. Let's have a look. Somewhere like... Let's have a look, see if I can do it, because obviously you need to... This is the difficult part. Because you know you need to have that one about there. Same as that. Now that one needs to be... Oh, if you remember that flower, just before that flower. There we go. And I need to do that about the same. So I'm going to start about here. Coming round and doing less than half. Can you see what I'm doing? Oh yeah, that's all right. Oh no, big blob of glue again, look. Try and get that glue off. Big blob. Now I'll go and get it on my sleeve because I put it there. Right, so where did we say? Now that's the right way up. We said just before those flowers, didn't we? Just here? Is that right? Doesn't seem right. That doesn't... Wait a minute, let me just quickly check. Yeah, it seems to be a bit further up there. What am I doing? At least I'm pulling it that way though, not... Yeah, it was the other flowers. It was the middle flowers. Worth checking. There we go. Other bit now. Ooh, we're a bit low down here. Excuse me dear, we're a bit low down. Now we've got to make sure we're not low down. I thought that was right. But no, it's not. No. Right, so we're making sure we've got a little gap there. So we've got some leeway. Right, now where are we going to glue? I think we can glue, yes, we can glue about this. I'll glue about the same. So about here. And these make little tuck spots, so I'll just remind you what they'll look like. We might have to borrow the other things because I don't think we'll have time to make the stuff to go inside. But I'm going to, if I can tell you anything, I will. They are so cute, some of the stuff. Right, so that's that one done. Oh, what I did was used a pocket from the other day. Used a pocket because I didn't use that. I didn't have enough for this paper, so that's very similar colour. Right, now let's have a look. Oh, I remembered to save that bit, didn't I? So that's perfect. So now I'm going to cut. I sort of want recording. I'm going to cut. I'm making sure it's the thingy way round. Oh no, of course it's going to be 3 inches, not 4. 3 inches wide. Let's use my guide. 1, 2. So I'm going to cut off about here. Looking at my eyes, this is what you should do. Learn to do this. If you don't like measuring that, if you like measuring that, you don't have to do that. You just can measure. And it is a lot quicker not to measure. That's why I don't. So you first as well. Okay. So let's try and get that in the middle this time instead of getting it on the, as I normally do. And that's been very good because normally it fires up at me. And that often lands in my face. Why does it do that? Must be the angle it's at. So I'm putting that there like that. And then, okay, so I'm going to do a bit more of this. Let's have a look. I only need a little tiny bit, don't I? But oh, look, I'm on there. Don't get them like. Right, I'm going to use the back of that bit for the other bit. I like the way it changes colour. If you don't like that, don't use that. I'm going to try and get a bit more pink on. Oh, it's made it really purple, hasn't it? Oh, I can't find my little cutter anywhere. I was going to use it, wasn't I? For the rest, I want to get it exactly the same size as the other one. Well, I can't find it. Oh, I can use my... So which way? Yeah, so it's going that way. So I'm going to use that as the bottom. Don't need it that big anyway, I know that. I'm going to try and make it the same size as the other one. Right, so about there. So I've got all that, if I didn't get it right. Right, there we go. I'm not going to do it like that. I'm going to do it like this. Okay, right, so we need our little punch, corner punch. Is it the small one this time? I think that's what we use. Okay. Oh, and our little inch punch again to get that little curve out there. Yep, that looks like the middle. And there we go. So have I glued? I haven't glued that on yet, have I? Okay, so I'm going to do that like that, and that like that. Is that okay? Yep. And to make sure it's straight. Okay. Right, let's get that. I don't want that. Oh, I want some of it, not all of it though. Okay, I don't want most of it off. I think it'd still stick actually. I might have much up. So I think that there would do. Oh, stop moving. Right then. I'm gonna do the back now. I'm gonna show you how I do the back. How I put the ribbon on. You don't have to do it like me at all. Right then, so I've cut 4 of these circles. These are these. You can use anything. We don't have to do it like this at all, but I thought I like the way this happens. So if I can find my glue. The glue was right next to me all along. Right, okay, so now I'm going to glue these 2 together. 2 of them together. Ooh, I like the way that happened. Right, I'm going to put that one on top, I think. Sorry if I wasn't showing you there, but that's it. Well, I'm just checking which one they were on. I know I did it the wrong way round. I did it the one where the thing is, but I did it the wrong way round. I'm going to put it the right way round this time, which is going to be this way, not that way. It doesn't matter if you do it that way because I'll show you. It doesn't matter if you don't do it like this at all, but there we go. So I'm going to glue. Oh, I've done it the other way, never mind. I'm gluing half of these on, so about in the middle, about here. About and slightly above, so I'm going to do that one slightly above as well. It's not quite in the middle, I'm afraid, but it's going to be equal. Like I've got a pole right next to me. It's the light pole. Right, it's about there then. At least do glue on this. I've not glued on this canvasy thing before. Getting my glue cloth. Right, then I've got me thingy ready to do. Now I've decided on purple. Not purple. I've decided on sort of a lilac-y colour for the closure. Yeah, right. Okay, well it'll do because that's the only colour I can find that will go with anything. Otherwise it looks a bit odd. I mean, the green's too green, you know what I mean? The green's too green, you know what I mean? That's a nice little rhyme for you. Okay, so what I did was, I'm going to take that off the needle now. I'm going to pull that through so the lengths are equal. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little picture on this side in a minute though, even though it'll be covered. Right, what I did with the other one was I did it like this, like a little parcel, to make it look more like it's supposed to be like that, because I did it, you know, I did it wrong, although that's got a massive one end and a small the other. Oh well, let's have a go. I'm going to push it through. There you go, that'll do. I'll show you what I did. This one's a pale pink one, which is very pretty. Okay, so that one's got a pale pink one. Sorry, glue, I've knocked the glue over. Well, I've did it that way round because I thought, oh well, it doesn't quite go because it needs to close this bit. So that's when I decided to go do the parcel thing. So cross over there, so they resist against each other there. And you can move the knot around. You can move it in the middle, and again and again and again. Actually, no, I think I did tie it this way. After all that, I tied it the other opposite side to the. There we go. You don't need to knot it again because obviously you need to undo it. Well, you don't need to undo it, but if somebody might need to undo it. Okay, so that's a good idea. Right, now I'm going to put the That's the only decoration, you see, so we need a bit of a decoration. I'm going to try and get that a bit longer next time. And I've got now, which way, I'm not deciding which way am I. Which way's up? I don't think, does it matter? Actually, that way's up. So that way is up. I've cut out a butterfly out of the... Oh, it's not out. Oh, it's out. That's the opposite side, but it doesn't matter. I've cut out a butterfly, which is a big... What I got for Christmas, yay! From my daughter, youngest one. She says, Mum, have you used that butterfly yet? I have, actually. What I've used it for is, you know, that I don't know if you remember, I did those butterflies where we folded pieces of paper, little pieces of paper. That butterfly is actually the perfect size for the pieces of paper. Now, if you want to go back on the video, I can't remember where it is now. Oh, that's a bit dark, isn't it? I don't know whether to use that one. I've put it so I can get 3 each side. But I really wanted to use the other sides, those sides. Right, so that and that. So I swap one of those over. There we go, something like that would be fine, wouldn't it? So I've done my butterfly. I'm going to move it over there a bit because the pole, I can't get my left arm over. I don't really want to get it over, I mean over here. That's probably what I mean, right. Right then, so there we go. And I don't think it matters even if you... Hold on a minute, have I got that the right way around? I've done it again, haven't I? Supposed to have it like that. You know, you do this. If you want to wrap it round once, I'm going to do it like the parcel anyway. Okay, so if you don't want it like that, you can do it like I've done it. If you get it wrong, you do it like the parcel, like that. So get it somewhere in the middle. Oh, it looks really pretty, doesn't it, with that? And then just bring it round again. Fancy doing that? Honestly, what am I like? Right, the ribbon, by the way, is about 30 inches. Actually 31, but 30 inches will probably be okay. This is a 12 by 12 paper. I can make it on file folder. I've made one on a file folder before. And it's bigger, but that is so cute, isn't it? And I'm going to try and stuff it now. Only I haven't got anything to stuff it with. The only things I've got it to stuff it with is the things that I've got on the other one. I don't know whether to show you on the other one because it might look a bit unpretty. Right, so that's upside down, isn't it now? That's the right way around. There we go. So I've put where I've put the notebook, I've got that. Right, let me show you what I've got in here, because obviously if I start putting them in there, it's not going to look so nice, is it? So in here I've got a little notebook, some tiny little tags. Look at that. Use what you have, in my handwriting. That looks a bit like, I tried to make it look, well, I didn't try to make it look. It naturally looks like, what's the name, Holden's writing, which is good. And then I've got that one, a little journaling card. I haven't done anything on the back. And that one I haven't done anything on that either. But they're the things I've got in there. Right, that goes in that one. How tiny. I haven't put any ribbons on them either. Okay, because I was doing this all day, I thought, oh, I have to get on with that video. Right, so this one is, I've just got that little card inside my little belly band. Obviously empty, there's 12 pages there. Phew. And that turns up to be the right way, which is good. Because if you're putting it upside down, that's actually upside down, the music, but you can't tell because there's no treble clefs, or they probably can tell because there's various things. I think that's a bit odd, is it? I don't know. I don't know if that's upside down as well. Never mind. I think, is that upside down as well then? Oh yeah, I think that is upside down. Oh well, I think that you can't. Yeah, that's the right way around. Never mind, who would notice? Okay, and these are little tuck spots I was talking about. So I've made little tiny cards, little tiny 2-inch, or not even 2-inch actually, 2-inch by 1.5, under 2 inches, under 1.5. The side. I haven't done anything on those, but I've got this on there. Do small things with great love. And on this one we have a little, oh yes, I've got to show you the little, I know some people have seen it already and asked me about it because I am so excited about it. Absolutely love it. That's from a book, that gardening book I'm always using. Be like the sun and meadow, which are not in the least concerned about the coming winter. There we go. And I've got done little circles on the back of that one. Okay, and I've done little daisies on that one. See if you remember, I told you that I've run out this paper at the end there, so I used that, which is a similar colour. You can't really notice, and I use those similar colour to that. Okay, and I'm going to get on with some of these soon, but obviously not on camera because it would take hours. And I think I've shown you on other videos what to put in, what you can put into these little thing. 9 mini items to put into your projects or something. I don't know, it's not quite that, something like that anyway. An ideal punch for junk journals is this one. It's got the little tiny little tags. It's a really big punch, as you can see. My hands are big, so let me just show you what it will do. What it will do for you. A little punch thing here. So I'm putting that in there like that. And yay! Ooh, look at those. I've dropped them all on the floor, so let's do some more. Okay, let's get them. Yay. So look at these tiny little, so I've used that one, not that one, this one looks a bit like a sheep's fleece. I think of it as a sheep's fleece. There are we. For this one there, folded it over. And this one, I love this one. This is my favourite one. Those two are actually my favourite ones. Sheep's fleece and that one. And then there's the other two. Little one like that, which is a little, I don't know, that'd be quite nice. And that one as well. Depends what you want. But they're so cute. It's by, let me show you, it's by Artemio, because somebody did ask me on the Artemio look, and it's a beautiful colour. Oh, it matches, it almost matches my project. And so, if you like my content today, please give me a thumbs up. Yay, thank you. And subscribe to my channel. And please share my video. And press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. Thank you. And join my Facebook group. Hazy Crazy Arts on Facebook. And people giving me ideas. And then if you've got any ideas you'd like to tell me about, you can join the group as well. I'd love to see your ideas. I don't know, just people, lots of tips and things like that we get, as you do, and on the comments as well, which is great. I was getting lots of comments from Marcy L. Thank you very much. Lovely to hear from Marcy. This is because Marcy comments a lot. I know that Beverly does as well. I often see ones from Beverly. And who else? There must be more, I'm thinking. There's sort of like, obviously Patricia, we know Patricia does. She's on my group as well. And who else? I think. Oh, there's loads of people. I hate that when you sort of think, oh, of course. Oh, yeah. But I did thought I'd mention Marcy L, and I thought I'd mention Patricia and Marcella on the group. She often comments on the group, and it's Marcella and Patricia that came up with this. Showed me this. Obviously not came up with it, but showed me this beautiful idea of using that as the background. So I've used that. Okay then, and So all it is now then is goodbye, and I'll do the introduction.